HDB Financial Services, NBFC arm of HDFC Bank, is set to launch its IPO of Rs 12,500 crore. And joining me is MD and CEO of HDB Financial Services, G. Ramesh. Thank you for joining us on Business
Thank
Today.
you so much. Thank you for inviting me today.
Sir, I want to start by asking you that, why IPO at this time when the market is so volatile? And is it also because of the RBI circular which came out, which says that the bank holding in the NBFCs have to be reduced?
So we are a 17-year-old company with a great track record of growth and profitability. We have built a bunch of businesses, across our enterprise lending, asset finance, and consumer finance. Today we have over 19 million customers that we have serviced till date. We have presence in 1,170 cities, and it's a well-seasoned and granular book. We are a retail-only lender. So at this point of our journey, with a balance sheet size of 107,000 crores, we felt the right time to do an IPO so that we can share the joy of building this company with our stakeholders. We are also an upper layer NBFC, and because of our size, and RBI identified as an upper layer NBFC under scale-based regulations sometime in September 2022. So as a part of that, we are also required to list, and which is the second driver for us to list as a company.
What's your take on the valuations? They've come down a little bit. And also, where will you be using your IPO proceeds?
Okay. So this is an IPO. So this is the first time we're going to discover value of the enterprise as a company. We have had a lot of interest over the years in our company. Our numbers are filed with the exchanges because we are debt listed. Plus our numbers get published because as a part of consolidation with HDFC Bank. So there's been a lot of interest in our company. In terms of the proceeds, we're going to get 2,500 out of the 12,500 that we're raising. The 2,500 will basically augment our tier 1 capital. The end use will be on lending to our customers, across our businesses. And what will really help us do is help us grow our balance sheet over the next few years, in a manner which is consistent with our ethos of responsible lending.
Also, what will be the role of HDFC Bank post the IPO? As you said that, there'll be a reduction in the stake by 25%. So on that?
So broadly, at the current IPO pricing that we have announced, the HDFC Bank stake will come down from about 94% to about 75%. So that's the expected reduction. HDFC Bank will continue to be a promoter. We started off as a company incubated by HDFC Bank. What I think one of the ethos that we carry is sound corporate governance, a trust that we build with customers, stakeholders, and the regulator. And we also build our business in a responsible manner because we are patient capital. So that's something that will continue, as we go through our IPO journey, but continue to be a subsidiary of HDFC Bank.
What about the default risk especially in the NBFC? How do you plan to mitigate that?
So we have presence in 1,170 cities as a company. Again, a 17-year track record of building businesses. So we have a process by which when we launch a new business, we first do a test marketing in a particular market before we roll it out nationally. There are nuances in our business that we learn through. For example, any business that we have, there's a certain use case that the money that we give to customers has. Like take a business like commercial vehicle financing. Different parts of India buy different assets based on the local use cases. So which means that our policies have been pretty much localized. And that's something that we have learned how to do at scale. And then one of the skills that we have and one of the moats that we have is the ability to deliver credit at scale to the country. In our business, default risk exists, but something that we manage effectively through our on-ground presence as a lender with our collections and with our processes in underwriting and origination.
How do you plan to differentiate yourself from your competitors? Your peers and also the commercial banks which are also in retail lending.
So as a company, we are very clear about serving a segment of India, which we call aspirational India. This is a very heterogeneous group of Indians. They're underserved and underbanked. And what really differentiates us is our ability to work with the customer through their life cycle. We have products for business requirements. We have business products for personal requirements, and we continue to add to the product suite. So what we really hope to do and expect to do over the years is to build adequate engagement with the customer so that we are able to work with the customer through their life cycle, right? So that's an investment that we have made, and we'll continue to make doing that. And that's how we really differentiate ourselves from our peer group.
What about the commercial banks which are also into retail lending?
So this,
Competition is coming from there as well.
so the real difference when you look at it from at a product level is really that we're able to service a certain loan size that our customers need, for their business requirements or their personal requirements, profitably because of our structure as an NBFC. We're able to do that effectively, and that competitive advantage is something that allows us to work with a large set of customers who have a much smaller credit requirement than what banks classically target. We believe that particular customer segment is best targeted through the NBFC model that we have.
Also, the Mitsubishi group, planning to take certain stakes in the HDB. What is there any update on that?
So we, filed our DRHP on October 30th. So you can imagine that we started work on our DRHP much before that, and we've been focused on getting our IPO across the finishing line, and that's been the focus of the management and the board at this point of time.
Thank you so much for speaking with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.